Imagine waking up and finding out there's a fake explicit video of you circulating online, and a blogger with tens of thousands of followers is telling everybody where to go watch it. That's the heart of the lawsuit Megan Thee Stallion is fighting right now in federal court. It's not just drama, it's about AI, deepfakes, harassment, and what bloggers are allowed to say before it becomes defamation. Today we're unpacking Megan Pete versus Milagro Cooper, aka Milagro Gramz, here on Receipts and Reasonable Doubt with Hunny Hearsay. Hey y'all, I'm Hunny Hearsay, your very nosy but very responsible internet cousin. Quick disclaimer, I am not your lawyer, this is not legal advice, and everybody we talk about is presumed innocent or not liable unless a court says otherwise. Everything in this video comes from publicly available court documents and news reports. I'm gonna say Megan alleges and the complaint says a lot because that's how the law works. Cool? Cool. So let's set the table. The case is Megan Pete versus Milagro Elizabeth Cooper in the Southern District of Florida. A civil defamation and harassment lawsuit filed October 29, 2024. Megan is suing a blogger and commentator who goes by Milagro Gramz, accusing her of a years-long campaign of false statements and online abuse. This all grows out of the 2020 shooting incident in LA, where Megan was shot in the feet. Canadian rapper Tory Lanez was later convicted on 3 felony counts related to that shooting and sentenced to 10 years in prison. While that criminal case was playing out, social media turned into a battlefield. People weren't just debating the case. They were debating whether Megan was a victim at all. According to the lawsuit, Milagro was one of the loudest voices on the Megan is lying side, covering court hearings, posting commentary, and, in Megan's view, crossing the line into defamation and harassment. Megan's complaint says Milagro ran what they call an online rumor mill, built around pushing negative narratives about her, questioning her mental health, implying she had a severe drinking problem, and suggesting she lied about being shot. On top of that, later court filings say Megan's team believes Milagro wasn't just freelancing. They accuse her of acting on behalf of Tory Lanez, citing prison call logs and communications they say show coordinated efforts to attack Megan online, and even possible financial support. Those are allegations, not proven facts, and Milagro denies defaming Megan. But the thing that really makes this case different from a normal "you talked crazy about me on YouTube" lawsuit is the deepfake. Let's talk about the AI piece, because this is where the law is trying to catch up with the internet. According to the complaint and multiple reports, in 2024, an AI-generated explicit video started circulating online that used Megan's likeness. Nobody knows who actually made it. That's not what this trial is about, but it was made to look like she was in this explicit video when she wasn't. Megan's lawsuit says Milagro encouraged her followers on X to go look at a post that shared that video, and then made content about it on YouTube. The complaint essentially says, it's bad enough this deepfake exists, but you told tens of thousands of people where to find it and turned it into content. Now, here's the legal twist. Florida has a new law that lets people sue if someone publishes or promotes schmexually explicit images of them that were created using AI or other manipulation, what most of us call a deep fake, without their consent. Megan's case uses that law as one of the causes of action, right alongside classic defamation and intentional infliction of emotional distress. In plain English, defamation equals you said false things that hurt my reputation. Emotional distress equals you harassed me in a way that any reasonable person would find outrageous. And deepfake law means you helped spread a fake schmexual image of me, which is its own kind of violation. Milagro's side argues she didn't create the video. She's a commentator talking about content that already existed, and she believes she's protected by the First Amendment as a member of the media. So a huge question in this case is, where is the line between talking about something and being legally responsible for amplifying it? Fast forward to November 2025. The case goes to trial in federal court in Miami, and we start getting details from inside the courtroom. First, some pretrial drama. In October, the judge sanctioned Milagro after issues came up around deleted text messages and put a limited gag order in place about what she could say publicly while the case was active. Once the trial started, the testimony got emotional quickly. On the stand, Megan testified that the years of online harassment, plus the deepfake video, pushed her to the point where she considered offering herself, if you know what I mean, and spent around $240,000 on therapy trying to deal with the fallout. She described the deepfake as disgusting and humiliating, and talked about how it felt knowing people thought they were watching her in that fake video. Her former manager, T. Farris, also testified about how the constant gossip, lies, and deepfake situation affected her mental health and career, painting a picture of someone who was exhausted and traumatized by being attacked online. Meanwhile, Megan's team is also trying to get at the source of leaked information from the criminal case. They've asked the court to force DJ Academics to reveal who gave him a confidential DNA report, arguing that both he and Milagro used that leak to shape the narrative against Megan online. On the other side, Milagro has taken the stand too. Coverage from inside the courtroom says she told the jury she always believed Megan was hurt that night and that she sees herself as someone covering high-profile cases, not harassing victims. Her legal team is pushing the argument that she's a media defendant, which under defamation law can sometimes mean extra protections and higher burdens for the person suing. So you've got Megan saying, "You helped destroy my peace, my reputation, and you even helped spread a fake, explicit video of me." And Milagro saying, "I was doing commentary. I didn't make the video, and I believed you were hurt." The jury's job is to decide where the truth lands and whether those actions add up to legal liability. And as of the time I'm filming this, the jury is still in the back deliberating. They even paused for the Thanksgiving holiday and are coming back to keep talking about it. No verdict yet. Now let's talk about why this case is bigger than just one rapper and one blogger. First, this is one of the most high-profile tests of these new anti-deepfake laws. We already know AI is out here making fake songs, fake voices, and fake videos, and the law is playing catch-up. If a jury says, yes, promoting that fake video is its own kind of harm, that's a big deal for how courts treat AI violations going forward. Second, it's a warning shot to bloggers, YouTubers, TikTok commentators, all of it. There is a difference between reporting on a case, sharing opinions based on facts, and repeating or inventing things that a court later decides are false statements of fact that hurt somebody's reputation. This trial is basically asking, when you build your platform on talking about other people's pain, how far can you go before a court says, absolutely not? Third, it puts a spotlight on the mental health cost of constant online harassment. Megan's testimony about therapy, thoughts of unaliving herself, and just being tired of being a target fits into a bigger conversation about what happens when millions of people are watching while strangers dissect your trauma for content. And just to be clear, this is not a criminal case. Nobody's going to jail off this verdict. This is about money damages and potentially court orders about future conduct. And regardless of which way the jury goes, this case is going to be cited in arguments about AI, deepfakes, and influencer commentary for a long time to come. So, where does that leave us? As of right now, the jury's still out, literally. When a verdict comes down, I'll be back here on Receipts and Reasonable Doubt to walk through exactly what they decided and what it means for everybody who talks about celebrities online. In the meantime, I want to hear from you. Do you think bloggers are crossing the line with the way they cover people's trauma? Should sharing a deepfake be treated the same as creating it? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you learned something, and subscribe so you don't miss the verdict breakdown when it drops. I'm Hunny Hearsay. This was Megan Thee Stallion versus Milagro Gramz, And remember, on this channel, the tea comes with a disclaimer. It's all on the record. Hey, it's your animated bestie, Hunny Hearsay. Don't forget, you can find me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Hunny Hearsay so you never miss an episode of Receipts and Reasonable Doubt.